Oh, I don't feel so good. We've really been focusing a lot on the lab about giving, and Rusty decided to make everyone his specialty, haggis, raisin, peanut butter, cabbage bars. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Oh, false alarm. Listen, I appreciate the sentiment. I just wish that the gift was, maybe he was a little bit more stingy with that gift. Wait a second. I know that sound. Skip had better not be trying to park his boat in my lab again. Celebrities!
All right, bring it back. Come on. Keep on going. Keep on low to the left.
What are you...
Left. Hit that wall.
What?
Don't worry, it's just a dirty garage.
What are you doing, Skip? Look, I don't care that you are voted the 8th best weatherman in our city. I don't care. You are not parking your boat in my lab right here. No way.
Whoa, Kimasabi. It would be 7th, but who can get 3% of the news right? I mean, Anyways, I had to park my boat here.
Why?
Well, because there's my other boat, the SSS Tony Montagna, is in my garage.
Okay, how does a guy who can't even pay his half of the rent own 2 boats?
Why does 2 + 2 = 5? I mean, why is the world flat and everybody thinks it's round? Why is Australia populated by a whole bunch of actors with fake accents? I don't know, lab man. That's for you to decide. Sometimes the world just bees.
Why are you even parking it in here?
Well, for your information, Mr. Dirty Pants,
Yeah?
it's for you.
For me?
Yeah, some of your labbies need it for their thing they're doing.
Well, it's kind of funny because, you know, Skip, I gotta be honest, I've never known you to do something out of the kindness of your heart, so I'm a little surprised.
Ha! Finally, we're getting someplace. You're right. I don't have a kind heart.
No.
But I did not graduate from the University of Phoenix with a double minor in business for nothing and a major in weather. All right? I'm charging them like 20% interest for the whole thing, so. Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah. All right, well, I gotta take a phone call because this conversation is boring.
It didn't even ring.
Yeah, just make something up.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Absorbent and yellow and porridge the sea.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Hey, guys. Sorry. What's going on? You guys are renting a boat from Skip?
Yeah, actually, we came up with the first ever SpongeBob SquarePants reality tour.
Yeah, we drive people out to the middle of the lake, dive down to the bottom, and eat hamburgers.
Wait, how do you keep the buns from being soggy?
They're never soggy in SpongeBob.
He knows nothing about aquatic fast foods.
Well, look.
No, we're just trying to raise more money to give at church, okay?
Yeah, and actually, our first 2 trips are already sold out.
Well, I gotta say, guys, I am proud of you. You know, that's the kind of the outside of the box thinking that we need around here.
Actually, if you think about it, it's kind of like inside the box thinking. Get it? SpongeBob?
I get it. But anyway, I'm proud of you guys. I really am. Just watch that guy over there. He's trouble. And, you know, you're doing such a good job. Take the rest of the week off.
Yes, yeah, no problem, Dr. Herman. We were planning on it.
All right, Beverly. All right. Yeah. Hold up. Did I just hear that you're giving away all your money that you're making?
Most of it.
Why in the world would you do that? Hold up. Oh, this is breaking news. That's good. Todd, where's Todd? Put down that Capri Sun. All right. This just in, breaking news. A wave of craziness is running through our entire city. The only way to save yourself is to barricade yourselves indoor. This is Skip and Doodle, Action for News.
Wait, why are we crazy?
Because you're giving away all your money by trying to make it. It doesn't make any sense, do you understand? Like, you gotta keep your money around, especially when you own Skip McDoodle money. Because when you own Skip McDoodle money, you best pay up. Skip out. Oh, all right. What do we got right here?
Oh, this is the money that we made from today's tour.
Wow, that is a lot of money. Let's see. Ah! Ow! Oh, right in the shins. Yikes. I'm sorry, what was that for?
Keep your mitts off our tips. We worked hard for this money, and it's only going one place, and one place only.
Yeah, that's right. Geraldo.
Who's Geraldo?
My piggy bank. Geraldo.
Wow, guys, that's amazing. You must have sold a lot of tours.
We did. We've been sold out for days, actually.
Man, I gotta tell you, that is
Huh.
impressive.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
I was just looking at what they got.
Get it, girls!
What are you doing? Ow! 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 Why are you hitting? Stop! Why are you hitting me?
So I just felt like the right thing to do in the moment.
What is going on?
We worked really hard for this cash, and it's not gonna go anywhere. And if we give it, it's gonna vanish. And that's not happening. It's not happening.
Wait, I don't get it. Who told you to think like that?
Skip.
Wait a minute. Skip, that guy can hardly pay his half the bill.
No.
He owes Jeff Lowe like literally lots and lots of money.
Yeah, I already failed financial peace 3 times.
Yeah, and there's not even a test.
What is what? I don't understand. Why are you afraid? What about giving?
That is so out of the question. It's insane, Dr. Herman. We are not doing that.
Yeah, he said if we give, we could run out of money. And what if we don't have customers tomorrow? Then we won't have anything.
You know, they make a great point. Should I even give any more to the Lord?
Yeah, if you want to lose absolutely everything.
Oh, right. Can I put my life savings into Geraldo?
No, find your own piggy bank.
Oh,
Listen, guys, if you stick with what Skip said, well, you're going to be disappointed because, well, truthfully, you'll probably end up with a lot less than you think. You see, God's ways of doing things are different than people like Skip. In fact, there's a verse that'll help you. It comes from Matthew 10, verse 8. And it says, "You have received freely, so give freely."
you know, he does have a point. I mean, everything we got was from God. Makes
Exactly.
it easy for us to give.
True.
You know what? We actually have a boat full of passengers we have to get back to. So, Sophia, grab Geraldo.
Yeah, money's staying in Geraldo.
Just think about what I said. Kids. Ow. What was that for? Why are you doing that?
I don't even know anymore. It just felt right.
Can you get to work? You know, Sophia and Ethel's SpongeBob tour seems to be a big hit. I can understand why. Unfortunately, they believe Skip's views on giving. You know, some people think of giving as losing something, but that's not how Jesus describes it. He says the more you give, the more opportunity you have to be blessed by God. You see, giving opens the door to being part of God's big plan. It's like this slime I was working with earlier. I mean, it looks like normal slime, the kind that you can make with just some borax and school glue, and mine's, of course, radioactive green, which I like. But watch what happens when I move this magnet across the slime. Wow. You see, it's attracted to the magnet. It's really strongly attracted to the magnet. Yeah, see, it's attracted to it because I put these metal filings in the slime. So, well, they stick to the magnet. It's pretty cool. You see, giving is like attracting God's blessings. You see, the more you give to others, the more God gives to you. It's not just money. God also gives joy, peace, and relief during difficult situations. You can try, but you can't outgive God. No, And I think you'll find this story about a guy who is willing to give freely pretty interesting.
Our big point says, I have faith to give freely. Think of something that seems out of reach. For me, I would love to have a beach house in the Bahamas. It would be pretty much a miracle for me to have that. Now, suppose you would actually get whatever you wanted. You'd be ecstatic, right? I mean, what if you were told to give it away? Could you? That's the question a guy named Abraham faced. For years and years, Abraham had wanted a child. And the older he got, the less it seemed like that dream would become a reality. When he was 75 years old, God promised Abraham that he would become a father. I mean, that had to surprise Abraham, but he trusted God. If you as an adult heard that promise from God, you might think it would happen next month, maybe next year, or at most 2 years. The reality is that Abraham waited 25 years for the promise to be fulfilled. I mean, I have trouble waiting just a few months for Christmas or birthday. At last, though, Isaac was born. You can imagine how much Abraham loved his son, for whom he had waited so long. From what we can tell in the Bible, they had a great relationship. And one day, God spoke to Abraham and said, "Take your son, your only son. He's the one you love. Take Isaac, go to Moriah, and give him to me there as a burnt offering. Sacrifice him on one of the mountains I'll tell you about." I wonder what Abraham's face looked like in that moment. God was asking him to give away his only son, the one he had waited years to have. It was the one thing besides God that he had wanted more than anything else. And in an instant, he had to make the choice to give him away. The next morning, Abraham got up and gathered the materials together for the trip. Together, he and Isaac set off for the mountain. Abraham made up his mind to obey God. I can imagine how challenging that trip must have been, as Abraham knew what awaited them on that mountain. They gathered the wood and set it on the altar. Isaac looked at his dad and asked the question, "The fire and the wood are here. Where's the lamb?" Abraham answered, "God himself provided the lamb, my son." Abraham trusted God. He tied up Isaac's hand and laid him on the altar. Abraham raised the knife. I'm sure his eyes were full of tears as he was about to bring down that very blade. Then God spoke to Abraham, "Do not do anything to him. Now I know that you have respect for God. You have not held back from me your son, your only son." Abraham looked up and saw a ram caught in the bush. Abraham and Isaac sacrificed the ram and honored God. And Abraham had received freely, he was willing to give freely. He even called that place, "The Lord will provide," to remind him of what God had done. Thousands of years later, like Abraham, our Heavenly Father gave his one and only son for us. He did it near the same area where Abraham and Isaac sacrificed the ram. God set an example for giving freely when he loved us so much that he wouldn't even hold back Jesus for himself. God gave Jesus to us. Because we have received so much from God, we can give too. When you love God more than you love the things God gives you, you live out our big point. I have faith to give freely.
Oh, what happened to you guys?
The boat sank.
Oh, hey, everybody okay?
Well, almost.
It's not on me. Skip into it here, Action 4 News. This just in, 2 reckless teenagers
Wait, we're not
with their
teenagers.
reckless ways stole a precious weatherman's boat and crushed his soul by sinking in a lake.
That's not what happened. You see, Skip here decided that he would celebrity host one of our tours, and he thought it'd be a good idea to drive, but was so busy talking that he didn't see the big metal buoy in the water.
Liar! Liar! You're all liars! You push the steering wheel. You owe me 10K. Hard cash.
But it's your boat, and you were driving.
Yeah, and the actual owner of the boat says you still owe him 50 G's, okay? And you didn't pay your insurance.
You had it leased the whole time? You said you owned it.
I'm never gonna financially recover from this. Rusty. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to pay Jeff Lowe my half of the rent this week. Yes! Yes, yes! All right. You ever heard of the last Skip Madoodle? Todd, finish that Capri Sun. We're rolling.
Well, I'd say we learned something.
Yeah, we did. Skip does not know what he's talking about, and he never gives anything, and he's always broke.
That's true.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to be more free with our giving.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Guys, here's the way I think about it. It helps me a lot. I think of it as the fact that, it's all God's anyway. It's His. I'm just managing the money for Him, and, helps me to give it away. Yeah. But I just feel bad that your business is over. You were doing so good with it.
Oh, it actually isn't. The guy that Skip owed the money to actually lends us another boat. I know.
At half the cost, so we're making even more money. We have more to give.
Wow, great
We're back
job.
in business.
I'm proud of you guys.
Should we sing?
Oh, yeah. Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh! Lieutenant Pineapple under the sea.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Ethel and Sophia learned an important lesson on giving. And it might seem like being stingy helps you have more, but in reality, it robs you of God's blessings. Freely giving is the best way to handle what God's given to you. And here's this week's big do. Gather your family together and talk about this question. What would be the hardest thing for you to give up? For some people, it might be money. Others, it could be something you own or even giving up your time. Talk about how you can freely give even when it's hard for you to let go. Oh, there's a sound. I'm off to experience the SpongeBob Reality Tour. They gave me a complimentary ticket. Wow, those guys really love to give.